Good evening and welcome back to Fox 23 News at 9. I'm Zach Simonar. The job search to find the next men's basketball coach at Southern Miss is underway for new AD Jeremy McClain. He's amped things up, that according to college basketball insider Jeff Goodman. After Doc Sadler's unexpected departure from Southern Miss last week to take an assistant coaching job at Nebraska, a handful of names have surfaced to take the USM lead job. Jeff Goodman reporting that former Texas A&M head coach Billy Kennedy could be near the top of Southern Miss's list. Kennedy was fired at the end of the season, but spent the last 8 years in College Station. The school is also looking into Southeastern Louisiana head coach Jay Ladner, Texas Tech assistant Mark Adams, and current Golden Eagle assistant Clarence Weatherspoon. Sadler was officially introduced in Lincoln yesterday after signing a 2-year deal that will pay him $320,000 a year. It was a demolition of Pearl River on a Monday night as the top-ranked Jones County Bobcats run-ruled Pearl River 10-1 and 18-2 to improve to 33-4 on the season. They'll take on Itawamba in a doubleheader beginning tomorrow at 3 in Fulton. Spring football came to a close for Mississippi State over the weekend, and as the team heads into summer, the team named senior offensive lineman Darrell Williams and junior linebacker Errol Thompson as team captains. A vote was held by their teammates, and Coach Moorhead spoke about the role both Williams and Thompson will serve heading into summer when it's less about football.
Yeah, our thought process for captains is that we name 2 after spring ball so we can head into summer where it's more player-driven and player-oriented. And saw something online the other day. A coach said, I'm not sure he was from Nebraska maybe, that bad teams have no leadership, good teams are led by coaches, and great teams are led by players. So we had the vote, and it was an overwhelming majority for both of these guys. The team did a good job, talked about what the parameters were and how you identify leadership and what they need to do for the team, and had those guys talk to the group afterwards. And I think the team did an excellent job in their selection process, and I think they picked the right 2 guys.
Out west last night, likely while you were asleep, the 2-time defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors found themselves on the wrong side of history. It seemed like a foregone conclusion that the Warriors would take a 2-game-to-none lead over the Clippers when they held a 31-point lead with less than 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter. But that was far from the case. The Clippers would outscore Golden State 72-37 to close out the game, pulling off the greatest comeback in NBA playoff history. LA's Lou Williams scored 26 of his 36 points in those final 20 minutes. The series is now tied at 1. And Seattle Seahawks QB Russell Wilson is now the highest paid player in the NFL. Wilson reportedly signing a 4-year extension that will pay him $140 million. That includes a $65 million signing bonus. 5-time Pro Bowler will make $35 million, which is about $1.5 million more than what the Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers makes annually. Wilson and his agent had a strict deadline set for April 15th. They were able to take care of business before that timeline expired yesterday to make Wilson the highest paid quarterback. Not this year because it's an extension, but in a couple of years when it kicks in.
All right, thanks, Zach.